Thank you very much indeed once again for selecting me as the eminent person for the conference.
It was our pleasure to have you in our conference. We had interaction for two consecutive conferences.
So can you say again? I'm sorry.
Like we had one conference in July, then we had one conference in August. So it was
All
our
right.
honor that you attended as keynote speaker for both the conferences.
Yeah, thank you very much. Once again, that you always thinking of me and invite me as like the keynote speakers to deliver, even though, sometimes like, that, I mean, if you have a look my profile, my background is not actually is about like the educations, but my background is actually is about like the media and communications and public relations, to be honest. But as a teacher, as like, I have got like the teaching experience. I try to develop my teaching style in order to fit well with my students and also to provide like the good outcomes and consequences for my students. So I'm very happy that I've got like the chance in order to provide and share my experience, my teaching experience with you.
Okay. Well, it's our pleasure, ma'am, to have such a dignified personality as our keynote speaker. And we actually
Thank,
enjoy having you there.
thank you.
Okay, so ma'am, I would just like you to introduce yourself, your personal information about your academic profile, please.
Sure. My name is Assistant Professor Dr. Patama Satawedin. From Bangkok, Thailand. Currently, I'm the director of the Master of Communication Arts in Digital Marketing Communications program, Bangkok University, Bangkok, Thailand. I also the full-time lecturer for the Department of Public Relations, School of Communication Arts, Bangkok University, Bangkok, Thailand as well. As I told you previously, that my background is not actually about like the education things, but my background is about the media communications and also public relations. I received my bachelor's degree in public relations from Chulalongkorn University, Bangkok, Thailand, and also I obtained like the scholarship. I received a scholarship from Bangkok University to pursue my master's degrees and also the doctorate degrees at the Leicester of University, the United Kingdom.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So recently, when you were attending our conference as a keynote speaker, so you presented your research on design thinking, like why it matters for education. So would you like to say something about that topic, why you chose it, or are you currently doing some research on it?
Well, I have heard about like the design thinkings and get involved in like the design thinking. I think like almost like maybe more than 5 years, 5 years ago, that I have got like the project with, other instructors. And, the design thinking has been used as like the medium for that project. And then I study a little bit further about like the design thinking, and I noticed that the design thinking, firstly, I mean, initially be used for like the business and also for developing like some kinds of the innovations. But when I have a look in the greater details of like the design thinking, but actually it can be used not just only for those two fields of the studies, innovations and also the business only, but it can be applied in like the educations or even like the media and communications. And to provide like the benefits for the students. So I have used like the design thinking continuously for my teaching experience and also even my personal works as well. That I have to create, sometimes I have to create like the campaigns, the strategy campaigns, or even to develop strategies. So I use like the concept of the design thinking. So what I would like to say to you is like the design thinking is not just limited to only like the business and innovations, but it can be applied into like the different fields of the studies or the different fields of the working experience. And then when I was invited to be like the keynote speakers for the previous conference, keep thinking about, okay, what topic should I introduce to all the participants and all the presenters? And it should be something that kind of, the new thing, I would say. And then, one day I comes up with, okay, because I use the design thinking is with me, is my, my personal experience. So why not I share this one to, the other participants and also other presenters in order to be like, a source or maybe a strict strategic way for them in order to, to apply for their teachings as well. I didn't say that I mean, I would encourage them to use, but it doesn't mean that I force them to use because maybe it's not appropriate for, a particular situations or particular circumstance. But for me, I think it really works. So that's why I kind of, propose these, topics and would like to present and then share, with all of, the presenters and the participants, because I see that it's really important and valuable for the students, not only the students, but also for the instructors, because I believe that all the participants are, mainly they are like the instructors. So it could be very good lesson for them.
Okay. Well, it was a very interesting process, and thank you, ma'am, that you explained it so very well.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, ma'am, what was your motivation during COVID to carry out your research process and participate in our conferences?
Okay. When I see these questions, to be honest, I have to say that I love these questions a lot. Because I would like to say that, the research is in our daily life. I didn't see that, the COVID-19 is like, an obstacles or like the struggles, for doing or continuing doing like the research. In my opinion, everything surrounding us can turn to be a research study. And the COVID-19 is just only like the challenge that we have to overcome. And also at the same time, this pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, also put me personally into like some questions that I would like to discover, like the effects of the COVID-19, or how we could pass like the COVID-19, or even like the strategic communications way in order to overcome like the COVID-19, or how should we adapt ourselves as like the instructors in order to, to provide like the lessons or the studies for our students. Or that change from all physical classroom into like the online classroom. So I start everything with the questions that I got in my head. And then once again, that the COVID-19, I believe that, I understand that the COVID-19 provide like the negative consequences. But it's like it could be like a challenge that we have to find out and also discover the ways in order to be able to survive. And all the times that I said, the research is all around us. So to me, the COVID-19 is not really like the obstacles for me, but it could push all of us, or me, myself, in order to do something that relating to the COVID-19 by starting with, the questions.
Okay. So, doctor, just a question, like, what will you prefer? Like in upcoming conferences, so would you like attending online conferences or physical conferences at the venue? What do you like the most?
Yeah, for me, I don't have any problems, to attend like the physicals or like the online platform. If we don't considers about like the money things or the budget things. I see about like the consequences of the conference, either online or the physicals. And what I would like to say, either online or physical platform could provide like the benefits for all of like the participants and all the presenters as well. So what I mean by this is that it's like, the conference is such a valuable source of the knowledge sharing and also the management. Like we can do some kinds of the showcase, right? And also it's like a good space as well of building and maintaining not only like academic, but also like the professional relationships and collaborations. I remember that I have heard and listened to like the clip videos of the presidents, and then she's highlight things about like the relationships. So I think that I said, so the conference is I mean, the online or even like the offline conference could provide like both of them.
Okay, so are you just talking about Dr. Lynn Selly, Terra president?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah. So I think even online conference or the physical conference, I think both of them can provide like the same results, can achieve like the goals that the presidents would like to achieve. So for my opinion, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that there is any difference between the physicals or, the online conference. But however, we have to understand that like the online conference is quite easier and simpler, provide a great space for like the participants who are really keen or would like to, to attend or very interested in joining the conference. But they have got like the limitations in like, they have to pay a lot in terms of like the accommodations, in terms of like the traveling free fees or things like that. So in that case, if we consider about like the price, about the budget things, the online conference would be more preferable.
Okay. So, Doctor, like, would you suggest or encourage your friends and colleagues to attend a conference online?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, I definitely would like to encourage my friends and also the colleagues in order to attend the conference online according to the reasons that I've addressed to you previously, that is like a very good space, to be honest, in order for the knowledge sharing and also to making friends.
Okay. So, like, I was just asking that, did you enjoy at our conferences?
Yeah, sure. I think I mean when I received like emails from Dr. Charles that okay, I was invited to be like the keynote speakers or even like the accepted to be like the presenters or things like that. I'm looking forward to to that event, to be honest, because that I said once again that the conference, attending the conference is such a very valuable space for all of us in order to learn from each other, in order to share the knowledge and also the understandings and also like the experience that they have got formally or informally. And also attending the conference could be like a good space to make friends, like the
Okay.
academic
Yeah.
friends and for the, professional friends, for sure, for further academic and professional collaborations and friendships. And I would like to leave, my intros today, maybe with this statement that I believe that you have heard this statement, and I really think that this is true, even using through like the platform of the conference. So I would say that the conference can be regarded as like the friendship beyond frontier.
Okay. So, did you also make any friends from those conferences?
Um, yeah, even though it's not really seldom, but at least, the conversations that start in the chat box, even, from the things that they present is like a good start for making friends.
Okay. So, in case we plan to conduct any conference physically on the venue, so will you offer attending a conference as a keynote speaker on those venues? Will you be comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I try my best to be honest. Because if we have to fly to like Europe, to America or things like that, it takes some times in order to go there. So I have to check my schedules once again, whether I'm available during that time or not, because, I've got like the teachings, class as well. So in that case, I have to check if I am available in order to do that physically, and also about the budgets as well, that I'm one of the persons who are really keen in attending the conference. Even though I'm in Thailand, I try to, to submit my papers in order to attend the conference, but I have to also have looks as well, whether I am able to do as such. I mean, in terms of like the budgets, the pocket money that I have got. But if like the conference provide a space for attending like the online, it would be great.
Okay. Like it's clearly understood that you like attending online conferences.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just like to ask your positive feedback about our conferences.
Well, I mean, I mean, you did a very good job,
Thank you.
right? You know exactly about like the aims and the targets that you want to achieve, and you already achieve it every time that you arrange the conference. You gather, you know, the participants, the presenters, or even like the keynote speakers who are really interested in and really expertise in such areas of the studies. And that is it is like a good chance for hearing. So even though sometimes I do not share anything through the chat box. I mean, towards like the works that the participants or the presenters have provided. But at least listening to the things that they present is very good source of the informations, and that I can use it, you know, to share, or even if to share with my students, right? So I'm really happy to, you know, to be a part of your conference all the times, and you know exactly what you want to achieve that I said. And then you are, I mean, all the times that I have attended your conference, you did a very good job. You achieve it. And it's really, how to say, it's really fun place, lively place that I can get out of myself from my work and then attend your conference with a very, very good welcome from you, from the Eurasia Research, and also from other participants as well. So really appreciate about that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Patama, for all your appreciation and kind words. And even we'll be happy to have you in our future conferences as a keynote speaker. And it was lovely interacting with you. I just hope you have a good day today.
You
And
too.
thank you. Thank you so much for giving your consent and, you know, at just a short notice that you are available today also. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much indeed, and take care.
Okay. Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye byeค่ะ